Hi everyone, my name is Elisa Shapiro. I will be your instructor for managerial accounting this term. I just want to send you a quick screencast to show you how to access the course and just to familiarize you a little bit with how it's organized. So to get started, I would suggest starting here at our Rowden Valley Lions Den sign-on page. You're going to enter your G number and your password, log in. Once you log in, your home page will look a little different than me. As an instructor, I have some different components here, but you're going to scroll down a little and find the portal to Canvas and click on it. Okay, when you click on it, you may be asked to sign in with your G number and password again. If so, that's fine, but eventually you'll get here to the dashboard. This is our Canvas LMS, our learning management system. And on your dashboard, you will see a card for every class that you're taking. It may just be one. I'm teaching 2 sections of managerial accounting, so I'm going to go into just one as an example, but they're the same. Okay, we will open up to your home page here. It's a welcome page where I tell you a little bit about the course and how to get started. I am also going to embed this video onto this page so you can refer to it as needed. Over here to the left, you have the course navigation menu on the white, all these items listed, and then further to the left, on the brown background, you have the global navigation. I'm going to first refer to the course navigation. The first thing you're going to do to get started is go to modules. Okay, when you go to modules, I'm going to close this up, you will see these long gray rectangular bars. Each of them represents something that needs to be completed or handled. So for example, the first module is getting started. You're going to open that. We'll look at that in a second. We'll have a lot of information to help you get started in the course. Once you've gone through that, the next module, as you can see, is chapter 13. That's the first chapter we handle in this course, and I'll explain that in a moment as well. Let's look at getting started first. When we open the getting started module, there is a long white rectangular text page. That icon refers to text. You're going to click on that. Everything you need to get started should be here. All right, as you can see, I have a list of items I'm providing for you, and read it thoroughly. Read through these numbers thoroughly. The syllabus, a calendar of due dates. I discussed that we have discussion boards and my expectations on those. I give you information on the book. Number 5 in blue is a link to your first assignment, which happens to be an introduction discussion board posting. And you'll find out the requirements for that as well through the syllabus and through the instructions on the board. All right, I also refer to the student resource module, which is in your list of modules. It provides you with a link for tech support, a link for the ebook, so on and so forth. So as you go through getting started, I would click on all these links in blue. They provide information. For example, when I click on syllabus, it downloads the syllabus. I urge you to please open the syllabus, read it, print it, keep it for your files and your information, but everything that's important regarding my grading structure, what sort of things I grade you on, exam, homework, participation, key points to note, reasonable accommodations, it's all in there, right? So that's for you to read. Okay, if we go back after you've handled everything and you've posted your introduction post, go back to get started in the course, and we will go to our first chapter we're covering, which is chapter 13, Statement of Cash Flows. So yes, we're beginning with chapter 13 and 14 from the book, which are still financial accounting topics, right? At RV, we begin with 2 financial accounting topics that are the end of the financial accounting book that we don't have time to cover in financial accounting, so we begin managerial accounting with them. They are extremely important, and they will be very helpful to you with managerial as well. So let's look at chapter 13. Again, you're going to click on it. You're going to have the text box. That's all you need to really open. What do I provide for each chapter? The setup is the same. So I'm going to give you an introduction to the chapter, a little background information, and as you scroll down, I will give you a list of things that I want you to do in order to adequately complete this chapter. All right, and they'll include, reading the introduction, the learning objectives, the chapter, review all material, chapter 4. Well, what material is that? Well, I have some material down here. I include the learning objectives, a PowerPoint. There's some practice quizzes that I will be quite honest with you, sometimes they don't work so well. If you can't access them here, you can access them through See Now, which I'll discuss in a moment. Okay. I also tell you there is a homework assignment for every chapter, the link to which is included here. So let's discuss the homework now. In your syllabus, I encourage you, and I am saying so now quite adamantly, it is very important to gain access to Cengage See Now. Right? That is the textbook we are using comes with a homework manager. You have to purchase the code in order to gain access to all of our homework. When you click on this link right here, it will ask you for that code. You'll enter your purchase code. You'll only have to do that once, and from now on, whenever you try to access homework, you'll be directly redirected to See Now. I'm going to show you real quickly. If I click on chapter 13, it'll bring you to a button. You'll click on it again. It takes you outside of Canvas to Cengage's See Now, and here is a list of all your assignments. Also listed here are your exams. So please be sure it is a mistake to wait even a day or two to gain access to this very important component of the course. Okay, that said, let's go back again. Okay, so you have a link to your homework. You also have a link to your other assignment for every chapter, which is post your discussion board. You will need to post there. Please pay close attention to the posting instructions. You always have to create an original post of substance and then at least 1 or 2 response posts. Each board has a different requirement, so read the requirements carefully to get full credit. These are fairly easy points. I don't want anyone to lose points on the discussion board. I ask you to write about the homework. If you have no questions on the homework, you can refer to an article on current events that have to do with business, or you can suggest a tip to solving one of the problems in the homework that helped you complete the homework. Another thing about homework is that you have unlimited attempts. You can keep doing the homework until you achieve a score of 100%. However, there is a firm due date for all the homework. So you have until that due date to make your unlimited attempts. I don't extend homework assignments unless there is a very serious, unplanned emergency that's happened, at which point I would ask for some form of support or documentation. And then you and I can have a discussion as to how I might adjust the due date for you. But that said, having to work, coming down with a cold, not being able to get home in time from vacation, those are not emergencies, and homework will not be extended for those reasons. That's just an FYI. Okay, so you have all these items with the links provided and your materials provided. Every chapter is set up pretty much the same. So if I go back to modules, okay, once I go through getting started, I go through chapter 13, I will go to chapter 14, then I will take my exam 1. Same thing, you click on exam 1, there's a link to bring you right into See Now where you'll complete that first exam. Okay, after 13 and 14, you are going to begin with chapter 1. So we're a little out of order, but this is our first chapter in Managerial Accounting Concepts and Principles. All right, it is set up the same as the module I just showed you for chapter 13. In between your chapters, you'll have some of these research discussion boards. They are also required. Okay, it will give you a special topic to write about. Again, follow the posting instructions. I don't want anyone to lose points on discussion boards. Everyone should be getting 100 on those. Just make sure you follow the instructions. And those are throughout. So you'll have a discussion board for every chapter, which will relate to homework. And then you'll have about 4 extra discussion boards. The first one is the introduction board, and then there's 3 others throughout on various topics. All right, so that tells you a little bit how to navigate the course. The only other things I want to bring to your attention that I think will help you is, one is this calendar right here. You can use that to, in addition to the calendar of due dates I have in Getting Started, they are all in sync, but I would constantly refer to those. I would not wait to do homework or wait to do the posting if there is a Wi-Fi issue or a mechanical error or technical error of some kind. That's not going to really be an excuse to have not gotten the assignment in. One more thing is this inbox. This is your email. I email the class fairly often. I will actually either email or provide an announcement. An announcement will show up on your home page. Once in a while, I'll send a reminder that something is due, or let you know the gradebook is updated, or whatever I feel is important for you to know. So I suggest signing on every day. If at any point in the course or in the homework you are having difficulty, I am always on daily. Daily I am on the discussion boards. So if no one is answering your questions, I will jump in and do so. If you'd like to speak to me personally, send an email. I will get back to you within 24 hours easily. I am very present online, and I am here to help you. I want to make sure you understand the concepts. With that, I am looking forward to getting to know each of you a little better after reading your introduction posts and helping you through this course. I hope we have a great time together, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.